Hello everyone, I'm Esh, and this is EchPlays, Galacticraft. Welcome back to the Space Base, Kevin Bacon. We're back, and we're ready to go use our sweet ride out there. Actually, it looks kind of awful, but all things considered, it's Minecraft, and it looks pretty good for that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to unload some of our junk in our backpack into this chest. And then so we can have room for Moonbuggy exploration, and thus anything we find. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We cheated last time because the game hates us, but we're going to try not to do that this episode. I'm going to leave some of this stuff in my backpack, but most of it's going to go into our chest here. Okay. I'll take this with us. First thing we actually want is the bed back. Actually, I want the bed back and all of our glowstone torches. What else in here could we use? Technically, I'll take some of this moon turf, and I think that's good. I think that's about it. The reason we're getting all this is because we're looking for another moon anus to delve into, the depths of another moon anus. And let's actually see if we can drive over the top of this fuel thing. There we go. And let's see what this does. No fuel to load, okay. So we're out of fuel in the loader. We have 72% fuel in the gas tank. So this is a tough call, but I think we're just going to go for it. We're going to go straight to the west. And, you know, if nothing else, we can just pick up the buggy and put it in our inventory. And just head out manually on our feet. Because it's not like the Moonbuggy is mandatory. We're just having fun right now. Look at this. Cruising the moon for babes, basically. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be limited to zombies, monsters, and moon aliens with blue faces. Not many babes, or really even hunks. If you're into hunks, there's not many hunks either. It's unfortunate. Okay, so we're looking for a hole on the mini map. I still haven't gotten around to really trying to fix this user interface so that the oxygen tanks are in the other corner, but I am noticing now that our oxygen is pretty low, and we put our oxygen tanks up because I'm stupid. So we're turning around. We're turning around and going back to Kevin Bacon. God damn it. We just started, and we're already having to turn around and go back to the base. What the hell? Alright, so we're using a lot of fuel, I'm sure. Yeah, we already used 10% of the fuel here. Man, this is not going well. But then again, I think really, compared to all of our other journeys, this is going pretty well, actually. It is, really, because nothing's blown up. We haven't had to cheat yet, technically. I haven't died yet. That's good. We haven't realized all of a sudden that we have to build another machine that we forgot or something like that. The usual stuff that would normally happen hasn't happened yet. I really should fix these craters that happened last episode. I'm just going to park this baby in the garage. I don't know how to stop this thing. I think it stops when you get out, maybe. Alright, so we're going to go back inside, and what were we doing again? I don't know, we need to eat some bread, I think, really fast. We're down to 4 bread and a chicken. So that's something that we're going to have to watch out for. Do we have any other food in here? No. Alright, what was I doing? What was I doing? Shit, I can't remember. I know we turned back to come back and get something obvious. Oh, the oxygen tanks. Boom. Extra oxygen tanks. Done. There we go. Alright, you know what? Since we're here, let's go to the east. Why not? We're looking for another hole in the moon. It's a little bit hard to see through the oxygen tanks flashing in the corner over the top of the minimap, but I can still see enough to know whether or not there's going to be a moon anus to go into. If you haven't been watching, the reason we're looking for another anus, and we've already found one, the one that we found, we beat the moon boss, and we got the schematic for the Moonbuggy as we're driving it right now. The other one we're looking for is the schematic for the Tier 2 rocket, which will let us go to the Mars. Holy shit. That was uncalled for. We almost got nailed. We almost got nailed by a meteor there. It's unfortunate. That would have been really amazing, actually, if we just got nailed by a fucking meteor. I'm gonna go over here just to... We've already been to this village, but I have to put a new waypoint. It seems like our waypoints are sticking. It's just a matter of being too far away makes them disappear. So let's go ahead and... What's the button? No, that's not it. N or B? There we go. This one's gonna be called Mooncinatti. Done. Mooncinatti. Like Cincinnati, get it? Not the best name, but I'm not really putting any... Holy shit, there's another one over here. Did we find this one? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's go check. Check it out. You know what I'm thinking? I've been thinking about that first anus we went into was right next to a village. And I'm thinking, man, maybe they're worshiping this guy. Maybe this is their oh, we have been here. This is a really huge one where there's like 2 villages right next to each other. Awesome. This one's actually the biggest city we've seen. Alright, wrong button again. We gotta think about this. Moon landing. If you've ever watched New Girl, then you know why that's funny. If you haven't watched New Girl, then you're probably not living a full life. A full and happy life. Alright, let's check our fuel out. Oh, it's only at 47%. I figured it was going to be lower than that. Alright, let's go check out past this point. I don't think we've been past this point. Into the moon stead. We've been going to the east, so all we have to do is go to the west to find our base in case those waypoints disappear, as they are wont to do. They love it. They love disappearing, so that they're the most useless feature in the world if you get too far away from them. These seem to be sticking around for now, but we aren't to the point where we're 1,000 away from them. 1,000 meters. That seems to be the point where they disappear, if I had to guess. Alright. Come on, Moon Anus. Show yourself. Show yourself, Moon Anus. Don't be shy. It's not the first anus I've seen. In fact, it's not even the first moon anus I've seen. I've seen the other moon anus. I guess if that one's a moon anus, then either the moon has more than one anus, or this particular hole is a different orifice, like the moon pee hole or something. Yeah, that seems logical. The moon pee hole. So we're looking for the moon pee hole, where the moon would in fact pee from, if it in fact generated urine and had like a digestive system and all that. I don't think they do. I don't think the moons of the galaxy and universe have tracks where they can produce urine from their waste. In fact, I think they would have to consume things in order to actually pee them out or poop them out, for that matter. Let's get down into this. I don't think it's realistic that a moon would have an anus or a pee hole. But with that said, I think we're just gonna call it that anyway. It's more like a metaphor. Oh, okay. Let's quickly change out our oxygen tanks. There we go. Full oxygen. Boom. Alright, so what's the plan here, guys? We're just gonna keep going to the east, I guess, while keeping a close eye on the minimap for black dots. You can see all the craters pretty well on the map, on the minimap, but the ones that we're looking for will have a black center because the hole is so deep. Look at this fucking place. It's crazy. Sometimes the moon is really cool, but usually it's kind of boring. But like this part is pretty sweet. Got some sweet ass terrain, playa. Alright, I think I just hit on the moon accidentally. I think I just flirted with the moon. But as we've already covered, the moon is not actually a sentient life form. It's just a big collection of matter brought together by colliding meteors and cumulative gravity, etc. I've been watching Cosmos. I've been watching Cosmos on the Discovery Channel, so I know things. You fucking guys, don't question me. Neil deGrasse Tyson taught me this stuff. If you're not watching Cosmos, it comes on Fox, which is surprising, and also it comes on the Discovery Channel the day after. And Neil deGrasse Tyson tells you about the universe, bitch. And I'm into it. I'm definitely into it. I like that. I like knowing things about the universe. Who doesn't love Neil deGrasse Tyson, though? Who doesn't? If you don't know who he is, just Google him real fast. Have a look at him, and I think you'll immediately, just by looking at him, trust him and want to listen to him soothe you with his galactic facts. I mean, we haven't found a single moon anus, obviously. That's unfortunate. I wish there was some sort of... Just like right now, I wish there's some sort of tracking thing. Like some sort of geometry scanner or something where it scans the moon for like deep holes, and you gotta go and like follow the compass type thing, but it doesn't even give you that. Surely the moon doesn't have just one hole. There's gotta be more than one. It's gotta be like a random generation thing. This sucks. This sucks. I'm not gonna lie, this sucks. Since we have a moon go-kart, basically, we can just leave this thing open. Just watching in the terrain go by, trying to avoid going deep into the holes of the moon's pockmarked surface. Alright, no moon anus on the horizon. Damn it, man. Oh, I'm sorry, we're calling it the moon pee hole. There's no moon pee holes to be found. Look at this, though. Looks like a... Yeah, look at this place. Holy shit. This is a deep crevasse, my friends. What a deep crevasse this is. Deep fucking crevasses. Should be noted that I'm looking at this map and closing it, and it basically shows the entire... Like, everything we can see on this, we can actually see in the minimap. It's just... First of all, the little oxygen tanks stop flashing and giving me seizures whenever I have this way. I don't see anything... I don't see any moon anuses, that's for sure. Now, we did explore a lot before in the past episodes, and we didn't find any until we found that first one. So, it's... obviously very rare. I find it very curious. That we found a moon hole right next to a village. I find it very curious. It seems like if you're looking at randomness, where not only are villages randomly popped in, but also moon holes randomly popped in, it seems very unlikely that you would get one right next to the other, unless it's programmed to be more likely next to a village. Oh shit, we just launched into this pit. We just launched our go-kart. How much fuel do we have? 6% fuel, guys. We're almost out of fuel, but it's oh shit, it's not really okay. It's not the best. It's gonna take us like 8 hours to get back to our base. I think we're really far away from it now. We're just gonna keep going until we're out of gas, and then we'll turn around, and I'll edit out the return trip. Oh man, there's not a single one. That sucks, man. I really thought if we went far enough out with our go-kart, considering how fast we go with it. Well, I say that as I climb these, I just jumped into 2 meteor craters, and it takes forever to get out of them. But we're pretty far. I figured we would get the further out we get. Oh shit, there's a spider under there. The further out we get, the more likely it is we would find something. But the east direction just really is not. It's not delivering. It's not delivering what we need. Damn it. There it is. Oh, I thought it disappeared. Alright, we got the go-kart in our inventory. We're out of gas officially. I guess I'm going to head back to the base. I'm going to take a long way. I'm going to go out a little bit to the south, and then head back to the west that way so that I get a new area to look for. And if I find any moon anuses over there on the way back, obviously I'll come back. But otherwise, I'm just going to travel back slowly, and I'll edit out the long, arduous journey. So I'll be back in a little bit. Well, I was lost, and then I realized, look at the map. Around the corner of the mini-map, there are little triangles. So actually, when the waypoints themselves on the screen, like these, are gone, you can actually look and see those things. So I was lost, way off track. At some point, I guess we veered off course, and then I realized, oh, I'm going the wrong way. And on my way back to those marks, I found another one. I found a moon hole, yay! So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hit the B button. I'm going to make this thing white, just so we can differentiate from everything else. And moon P hole. Done. We found one. We're not really in a position to go in here. At this point, we need to head back and do some recharge our oxygen and all sorts of stuff. So we're going to do this next time, but this episode was very productive. We found what we needed to find. It didn't take too long. It didn't take like 2 or 3 episodes at least. So until next time, I'm Esh, and we'll be discovering the moon P hole and what the depths of this hole have to offer us. Hopefully we'll be able to conquer the moon boss in this one just as easily as we did the last one. And hopefully this one will give us the right schematic and not just another Moonbuggy schematic, because that would suck. So until next time, I'm going to head back to Kevin Bacon. Play on!